Mental wow number 1, finding your strengths. By now, you have received and looked through your personalized Headset feedback report. In your report, it mentions that Headset will customize a mental skills training program for you, focusing on areas that you can develop. Headset will focus on these development areas with the goal of making each development area into a mental strength. But what Headset would like to start with first is by looking at the areas that you are already strong in. Every athlete has strengths, but few athletes know which ones they possess. Being able to identify your strengths is a valuable tool. Finding out what your strong points are, no matter what they are, will definitely give you a boost in performance. By understanding your strengths, you will be able to summon them quickly, especially while under pressure, and leverage them fully. Each month, Headset will assess you on your mental skills and will customize a mental skills training program for you, focusing on areas that you can develop. We are always trying to develop as athletes, but at times we are so focused on development that we sometimes forget what we are already strong in. Every athlete has strengths, but few athletes know which ones they possess. Being able to identify your strengths is a valuable tool. Finding out what your strong points are, no matter what they are, will definitely give you a boost in performance. By understanding your strengths, you will be able to summon them quickly, especially while you're under pressure, and leverage them fully. Take the time to download the strengths worksheet below to help you keep track of your work on this wow. Also, as you go through the 5 steps, you can choose to read through each step, or you can simply listen to them by hitting the play button. Step 1. On a blank piece of paper or on your computer or mobile device, take some time and write out or type all of your current strengths as an athlete. Don't censor your list. Write as many as you believe you currently have. Be honest in your reflection. Once you've taken time to write down all of your strengths, toggle your button over to green and move on to step number 2. Step number 2. Take at least 3 people you know well as an athlete, and ask them the same question. Ask them to identify what they believe are your strengths as an athlete. Please, remember, you need to pick appropriate raters who will give you valid and reliable feedback. Appropriate feedback is key. After you have identified your 3 people, toggle your button over to green and move on to step 3. Step 3. Ask your raters to return their feedback to you. Once you have the feedback, go ahead and compare it to your list of strengths. With all of this feedback that you now have, look for any common traits or patterns. Then make a list to determine what they suggest about you. Once you have compared the feedback and highlighted the trends and patterns, toggle your button over to green and move on to step 4. Step 4. Next, highlight on your worksheet the strengths that your raters mentioned, but you did not. Think about these for a minute. Are these truly a strength? If they are a strength, think about how you can leverage this strength. For example, in games, competitions, practice. If you don't think that they're strengths, ask your raters to give you more information about why they think they are. Once you have highlighted these new strengths, for example, the ones your raters provided you with, take the time to review them once again and then toggle your button over to green and move on to step 5. Step 5. Once you have your strengths list solidified, find opportunities to review your strengths. Find time before practice, training, before a game, competition, or before you go to bed at night. The more review of this list that you do, the more comfortable you will become with these strengths that you possess. Take time to see, hear, and feel all of your strengths in real time. Be vivid in seeing yourself in practice or training and in competition using all of your great strengths. Hear what it sounds like as you maximize these strengths. And lastly, feel what it feels like to use these strengths in confidence and success. The more you practice, the more it will happen just the way that you plan it, imagine it, see it, and feel that it will happen. Applying this mental wow. First, continue to find opportunities to review your strengths. The more it is done, the stronger each of these strengths will become. Second, evaluate how you used your strengths in training and competition. When did you maximize your strengths, and when can you use them just a bit more? Third, what areas are now emerging strengths? From time to time, reevaluate your strengths. You may find that you have some new strengths that have emerged or developed since the last time, and you and others can help you assess these strengths that are emerging from within you. You have now completed this wow. Take the time to finalize your wow by toggling that button to green and press the update button below. Until next time, this is Headset helping you get further ahead with your goals and dreams. You have now completed this wow. Toggle your button over to green and press the update button below. Until next time, this is Dr. Galea from Headset.